strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got this to the rookie, Rashee Rice.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hurts.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
2nd and a couple. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Michael Davis.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Darius Slay with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
And room there to work it inside the 25. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that will be incomplete. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a 2nd one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
You look at this Steeler defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
When they lack a pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
On 1st and 10, Watson.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Watson.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Watson. Touchdown!
John Mechie.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Ravens have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Hall not going to bring this one out.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Holding, offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Here's Hurts to throw.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Boye Mafe.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 44.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
35-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Ravens 1st down.
Now it's Watson. A bootleg. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
To George Kittle.
In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 7 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. To throw is Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. John Mechie with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They go play action with Hurts. That one caught by Rice.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The Steelers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their final performances, because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one, so they don't fall into a big hole.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's caught by Howard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
Hurts.
This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered. And in for the Steelers touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. But Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series for those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Ravens on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Now Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way down to the 9.
77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Back to throw, Watson.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Watson now to throw. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, they get downfield creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
First down, Ravens.
Now a first down throw. Watson fighting, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right, because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
2nd down and 4.
Watson.
That's complete to Pierce.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
A gain of 15. And the Ravens first down.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Now it's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Watson's throw pulled in by Kittle.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And taken right on the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They fell last week to Cleveland, but they're on top here as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Ravens.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Watson. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, it's Watson.
And he's got Pierce.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Watson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
To throw is Watson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott Good with a PAT, and the lead is now 24. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. And able to get this out to the 25.
And now out come the Steelers.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Boye Mafe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
At the 15-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the draw is Taylor.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. .31 yards on the punt there.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. Watson's throw finds its target, Dobbs.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Rashee Rice.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Hurts will throw.
And he'll find his way in for two. And we're back to a two-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard.
Back now in Pittsburgh. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Hurts throw complete there to Rice.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant to Brown.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. They'll check this one down to Taylor.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for us, Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That one caught by Rice.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Rolling to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Quincy Roche
coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That is caught, and he is going to have the Steelers 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts.
That's caught by Howard. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Bigsby. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. There to make the grab.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again is Watson.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon.
And the Ravens are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Throwing is Hurts.
at the 32-yard line.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
On 1st down, Hurts.
That'll be caught by Rice. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watson.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Steelers get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target
as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes.
He's got a man, complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Baltimore.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Watson now to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So a big kick coming down for Jake Elliott. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Finding Washington.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
32-yard line.
And he'll get it right back to Washington.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Here we go. This is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it's thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, Charles.
Just like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever, the gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it, they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back bag so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to a come up. Bryce and Jack G. James is up next. The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My peers get upstage. The fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming. These people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying